Rai says, basically my shopping list is Stamp Seed, Passport, BitAxe. What else? That's a good question. What else do you need? Don't go into Bitcoin as like, I need all these different products and devices to like keep up with other Bitcoiners, going to conferences, buying, miners, buying Start9 servers. But if you're somebody who's new to Bitcoin, just make sure you take things kind of slow. And for your own purposes of like screwing something up, for overwhelming yourself, but also just because at that point, it's much better to be buying Bitcoin. Honestly, like for your first couple of years in Bitcoin, I wouldn't get too concerned with buying all these different things like fucking block clocks and stuff like that. Just buy Bitcoin instead of taking that money and buying devices and all these different products. Buy Bitcoin. You're going to be much better off buying Bitcoin and putting it on in your Aqua wallet. Truly, I really mean that. As much as I love supporting the BitAxe and the Passport and all that kind of stuff, I really mean it when I say, if you're somebody who's like deciding between, or unless you have an abundance of capital, you should just be buying Bitcoin. That's your number one priority if you're new to Bitcoin. And put it, you can download the Aqua wallet for free. Put it on there, get in the habit, get in the right process of writing down your words, keep things very simple. I think the worst mistake that Bitcoiners can make is like learning about Bitcoin, getting super fired up about it, buying all these different products, setting up all these wallets, setting up this super complex security process. And then they just waste money on all that. Plus they overcomplicated before they were actually up to speed with their knowledge, and they lose it all. So that would be like kind of my best advice there, is just like take it slow. Buy Bitcoin instead of products. And then after a year or two, let's say you get a couple million sats, 10 million sats, 20 million sats, then you can start looking to buying like a Passport and a BitAxe and a Start9 server. But for everybody who's like kind of new getting into Bitcoin, just buy Bitcoin. Because especially where we are right now, because in 2 or 3 months from now, you're going to give anything to be back here and to be able to trade that amount of fiat for sats. I don't think we're ever going to see another day where the price is $60,000 after these next couple months. So that's what I'd focus on. Hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Hey, Pasty Janner's in the house today. Pasty had to explain what a pasty was to me. Said it's like a pie with meat and stuff in it, a pasty. I thought he was talking about like the pasties when you indulge in some marijuana and you get the pasties. But here in Canada, we also have pastries, which are like the pie stuff, but instead of like meat, we have fruit, which kind of makes sense if you look at our population and how fat everybody is here. Bunch of fatties. And that's, nothing against fatties, but I'm definitely on the side of RFK in terms of we need to make, he says America, but North America and the world healthy again. That should be our number one priority. Fix the money, fix the food. And then that's all that really matters. Everything else has a trickle-down effect from that.